Good afternoon, everyone. Chairman Davidson, members of the board, President Kinloch, graduating students, families and friends of graduates, teachers and staff of BCIT. It really is a great honor for me to be here today. And let me give particular thanks to BCIT because the contribution that they make to British Columbia and to Canada is really remarkable. And I think that if there was one thing I would say about BCIT that summarizes the essence of this institution is that they hit an educational sweet spot between teaching and instruction, applied research, and providing employment-relevant tools to students. And for me, being recognized with an honorary doctorate of technology is an honor that I will cherish forever. To the graduating students, congratulations on reaching this tremendous critical milestone. Your choice of BCIT as a stepping stone, it's really your stepping stone to a lifetime of nonstop learning and achievement is something I think you will never regret. As I reflected on my message to you today, I could not shake the feeling that you graduates are entering a world that is somewhat chaotic. In fact, it's a world that seems almost out of control. Social and political tensions, almost like never before, driven in part by wealth, income, and generational disparities. Racial and religious divides, aggravated by pockets of extremism. Security threats that are more varied and insidious than the Iron Curtain or the Cold War ever was. Environmental risks, and I'm so delighted to note so many people in environmental studies today, but environmental risks that are really affecting vital global ecosystems, and indeed the planet itself is reaching its sustainable environmental limits. In various combinations, these tensions, these fault lines, if you like, are testing our governing institutions like never before. International organizations and agreements designed to make the world more stable, prosperous, and peaceful are under threat from populist nationalism. The United Nations, the World Trade Organization, and a wide variety of trade, security, and environmental agreements struggle for broad-based relevance and support. In many countries, democracy itself is either absent or it's under siege. So for today's graduates, what lies ahead? Those, like me, of the post-war generation are entering their twilight years. It is time to pass the torch. As you enter the working economy and assume leadership roles, you're going to find that seeing beyond tomorrow is getting tougher than ever. High-speed change and pervasive uncertainty cloud visibility into the future like never before. But if you dig a bit, the one thing you do see clearly is the role of science and technology, particularly cyber technology, and the way it is transforming virtually everything we see, hear, or touch. Unfortunately, the technological advances that have reduced poverty and suffering more dramatically than ever before in the history of the world are also tools that can be used by those with evil, often violent intent. The good news is that institutions like BCIT are equipping a lot of deeply committed young people with the knowledge and skills they need to solve earthly problems, and ultimately to use technology to make the world a better place. Never before have opportunities for young people been as vast, as varied, and as exciting. But so rapid, so unpredictable, and so globally interconnected has the world become that opportunities come and go very quickly. And many opportunities will require you to go to unfamiliar places and do unfamiliar things. You need to prepare yourself. Do not be paralyzed by uncertainty and fear of failure. Every opportunity is a pathway to more opportunities, opportunities that today we don't even know exist. As for fear of the future, more and more research, fear of failure, more and more research shows that failure is just another data point on the road to success. If you speculate and fixate on what you will be doing 5 years from now, you will be wrong, probably spectacularly wrong, and disappointment is sure to follow. In my own case, the only well-defined career plan I ever had was to become a professional hockey player. I have to tell you, that plan didn't survive 1 year of junior hockey. And thank goodness for that, because it forced me into a rich and varied career as an economist, an academic, a public servant, an airport executive, a bank executive, a forest executive, a politician, and my list could go on and on. No career chapter was a natural extension of the one before, in my case. No chapter was a basis for even predicting the next. Every big career decision meant accepting risk, uncertainty, and fear of failure. It meant seizing opportunities that were there for a moment in time, and then they were gone. And I can tell you, every seized opportunity came with a stressful period of adaptation and adjustment and plenty of battle scars. But with enduring wisdom and support of my wife, Teresa, who's sitting right down there in the front row, and she should get a hand for what she has done for me. With Teresa's support, it's been a great run for me. I have no regrets, and I have plenty to be thankful for. So how do you decide which moments to seize? What's a good formula? To me, it's all about your North Star. Your North Star is actually unreachable. It's a navigational beacon. It offers broad directional guidance under all conditions. Your North Star should capture your inner dreams and passions, and it should be largely immune to external pressure from others. Your North Star is not a specific job you would like, nor is it simply a financial goal defined by wealth and income. To me, it is best described by the kind of life accomplishments that give you deep satisfaction, inner peace, and a real sense of purpose. It should enable you to make choices that, no matter how chaotic and foggy your current circumstances, you are guided to move in the right direction. Others are always out there with competing perspectives and advice, but your North Star must be your narrative. I liken it to a poetic summary, an advance copy, a preview of the story of your life as you would like it told. And it's a magic lens through which to view the millions of large and small decisions that give shape and form to a purposeful life, your purposeful life. So I say, go forth, graduates. Thank your parents and all those that helped you get where you are today. Thank BCIT for the gift of knowledge. Most important of all, enjoy the adventure and do make the world a better place. Thank you and good luck.